Good evening. I am Dr. Shital Patil from BMS Department of Patkar College. Today we are going to cover the concept of McKinsey 7's framework from strategic management. Students, McKinsey 7's framework was developed by McKinsey and Company in the year 1970. This model is comprised of 7 different S which are interconnected and interdependent on each other. These 7S are bifurcated into two parts which are called as hard S and soft S. Hard S are comprised of structure, strategy and system, whereas soft S are comprised of skills, style, staff and superordinate goals or shared values and visions. Before understanding what is meant by hard S and soft S and how they are interconnected and interdependent, let's understand these 7 different S. First is the strategy. Strategy are the planned actions of the company to achieve their goals and objective. It is a competitive advantage of a company. For example, if company wants to grow, it will have a strategy of expansion or integration with each other companies. Second is structure. Structure is the organized way of a company through its department or team or people. When we talk about the systems are the operational methods or the procedures through which the processes are completed through some kind of systems or softwares. Staff are the people who are deployed on 3 different levels of the company, who are the employees of the company. Either they can be on a management level or corporate level, on business level or on functional level. When we talk about the style of a company, it can be the leadership style which are inculcated by the company's employees or their leaders or managers. Last but not the least is called as the skills of the employees, capabilities of the employees, strengths of the employees on different levels of the company. The superordinated goals and shared values and visions is the center or heart of this particular model, which comprise of the values, beliefs, ethical values, thoughts, actions of the company, which are shared throughout the levels of management of the company. Now, as we have understood the all 7S or 7 different S of the 7S model, let's understand how these are interlinked. If we talk about the strategy, as in if the strategy of a company gets changed, a company wants to grow their business through expansion, they are merging their company with the B company, is definitely is going to have an effect on their structure. Let's, for example, a company is a small company with less staff. If it wants to be merged with the other company, it's bound to be the staff is going to increase. This particular strategy is going to have effect on the systems which are used by the company. It might be the case that merged company may request to change the system of the working. It is going to have again the impact on the staff of the company. The staff can be increased or staff can be decreased, or the style of leadership might change from company to company, either from merged company to the original company or from original company to the merged company. Style of the leadership is going to change and the skills, abilities which are required of a merged company might be different or might be advanced. So this way, one component is changed is going to affect all the other components of the 7S model. If we talk about the superordinate goals or shared values and visions of the company, if that is there, is going to affect the overall components of the company. For example, the companies like Tata, they believe on the employee, they take care of their employees, they have an employer friendly environment. On the same part, they believe on the ethics and other values of the company. The same thoughts are shared through their strategy, not to cheat to the customer, shared through their structure, number of employees which are working in a company, the system what they are using, the staff whom to they are appointing, the style they work and the skills which they are required. So that means what? Each component of 7S are dependent on each other and that is interconnected to each other. One more time I would like to explain. Say for example, skills and abilities. If the staff is changed, that is a person is removed from a company or a person is newly appointed to the company, is going to affect the system or the style of his working, is going to affect the strategy or is going to affect the skills of the other employee. In short, it means all 7s are interdependent and interconnected. If one of the element is going to change, will have significant effect on other s. Now we'll come on hard S and soft S. As I have explained previously, three, that is strategy, structure and system, falls into hard S, and skill, style, staff and shared values and vision falls into soft S. When we talk about the hard S, strategy, structure and system, something is very strong, something which is into the hand of company, something company do frame from their crux. But when we talk about the skills, style and staff are going to be influenced. They are something which is more intangible, not seen or not having stability, whereas strategy, structure and system is something much more into the hand of company. So they are called as hard S, whereas skills, style and staff, superordinate values and visions are called as soft S. Thank you.